तो हेलो गाइस, ये है हुताओ की नेक्स्ट स्टोरीज। लेट्स सी व्हाट विल हैपन। और ये रहा मैंग। लास्ट टाइम हमने देखा था हुताओ बिग जी के बारे में कुछ कह रही थी। बिग जी कौन है? एक तरह का भूत है जो लोगों के ऊपर। तो बिग जी एक तरह का भूत है जो लोगों के पीछे साया की तरह रहता है, पीछा करता है। शायद ये बिग जी लोगों को कमज़ोर कर देता है या फिर मरने के लायक कर देता है। तो इसीलिए हुताओ उन तीनों बंदों के पास गई थी देखने के लिए कि उनकी हेल्थ कैसी है। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं गाइस अगली स्टोरी।
Mung, I'm back. I'm
Big G
afraid
नहीं
we're
मिला।
still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
हाँ भाई, मेरा भी यही सवाल
I
है।
guess I should start at the
तो Big
beginning.
G इसका
My
friend है
home was
जो
in the
कि एक
vicinity of
accident में मर
Wulong
गया
Hill.
है।
In my youth,
So sad,
I had a
guys,
good
so
many
sad.
friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident, and that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
तो बिग जी इसके सपनों पे आता है। साउंड लाइक अ टॉल स्टोरी। डजंट हैपन। हाँ बिल्कुल, ये तो काफ़ी होता नहीं है वैसे।
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, तुम्हें चाइल्डहुड फ्रेंड को नहीं कहना चाहिए इविल स्पिरिट, शैतानी आत्मा।
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
वाओ ग्रेट। हुताओ मतलब बहुत अच्छी लड़की है। आई एम इम्प्रेस्ड हुताओ।
And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world.
तो भूत एग्जिस्ट करते हैं जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट में। वाओ।
But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Mung forever. Those people we found today were also Mung's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wulong Hill, childhood friends?
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Park? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like some of my friends and I went to Wulong Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wulong Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me! I beg you! I'm too young to die!
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparation. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
अरे हम असिस्टेंट कब से?
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you.
एक्सॉर्सिज्म? अरे वाह, चंग्यून को बुलाना पड़ेगा।
When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
तो इस बंदे को लग रहा है मेरे ऊपर भूत सवार है। अभी इसका क्योर करने जा रहे हैं हम बस। गो टू एक्सोसिज्म साइट। पता नहीं यार चोंग्योन की स्टोरी कब आएगी। मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ चोंग्योन को लेके, क्योंकि चोंग्योन भी सेम यही काम कर बिकॉज चोंग्योन भी सेम काम करता है, भूतों को हटाता है। उसकी मैं स्टोरी पूरी बना रहा हूँ गाइस, एनिमेटेड करके। बहुत ही एक्साइटेड है। अगर आपको देखना है तो सिंपली आप चोंग्योन के लेवल, जो फ्रेंडशिप लेवल है, लेवल 8 तक पहुँचिए, फिर आप देख सकते हैं चोंग्योन के स्टोरीज़ को। काफ़ी पढ़ के देखिए, काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है।
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
मतलब ये कह रही है कि वो तो बस अफवाह है, भूत लोगों को परेशान नहीं करते। अच्छा, so why are
You
we
saw
here?
those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friend's turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them.
हाहा, मतलब इस लड़की ने गिव अप कर दिया। वाह, ग्रेट ग्रेट होता हो।
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Isn't better to tell people the truth?
You're onto something. After all, we're only afraid of what we don't know.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it.
Because you can't guarantee telling ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exaggerating. ओहो, तो ग्रेट, क्या बात कही हुताओ ने। इसने कहा आप गारंटी नहीं हो सकते कि एक भोले भाले इंसान को आप सच बताओ और उसकी सिचुएशन इम्प्रूव हो, क्योंकि सच कड़वा होता है और ये फॉलो होता है हर जगह। सच कड़वा होता है, इग्नोरेंट पर्सन कभी भी उस कड़वे सच को हजम नहीं कर पाते। सेम यही कहना चाह रही है।
What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yakshas, अरे वाह, Yaksha, I'm interested. Tell me.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
ओके, तो हुआ क्या कि याक्षास गॉड से लड़ते थे और उन्होंने याक्षास ने गॉड्स को हरा दिया। इसके वजह से हुआ क्या कि गॉड्स ने लोगों को कर्स किया, जिसकी वजह से लोग बीमार होने लगे। तो वांगशांग फ्यूनरल पार्लर फर्स्ट ऐसी एजेंसी बनी जिन्होंने बोला कि अगर आपको लोगों को बचाना है तो उन बीमार लोगों को जला के भस्म करना पड़ेगा। मतलब एक तरह से आप बोलो चिता पे जलाना पड़ेगा। ओके, आई एम गेटिंग।
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated.
ओके, तो इसी तरह से वो जो प्लेग जो गॉड ने फैलाया था वो खत्म हो गया, थैंक्स टू वांगशांग फ्यूनरल पार्लर।
We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
Very good. That's what you mean by guarding the border.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop. Oh, you're finally here. We just finished our... Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
क्या पहले क्यों नहीं बताया? Doing dirty works again.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve my problem?
हाँ.
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
अबे weirdo कैसे कह रहा भाई? ये बहुत समझदार लड़की है.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Okay. तो अब मिलेगी हमें होता ट्रायल में. अरे नहीं मिली.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
ये भूत नहीं, ये तो हिलीचल्स हैं. अभी बेटा यक्षास को बुला
Submit
दूंगा
for judgment.
मैं. मुझे नहीं लगता उसकी जरूरत पड़ेगी मुझे.
Scratched out.
Sketched out. इनका लेवल क्या है? 90. ओहो, इनका हेल्थ बढ़ा रहा है ये.
A touch of frost.
तो यही मानना पड़ेगा. मर साले. अब तुम आओगे.
Nice and spicy.
Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful.
10k. Oh my god. With the melt
I'm
reaction.
counting on you!
एक और आगे. पहले इन्हें मारता
Think you can bully me? Look at you, boozhound.
One with my blade.
मेरे पास शिंगशो नहीं है वरना अभी बता देता हूँ.
From
शोंगुन
whence
के
you
साथ
came.
शिंगशो is best. तू मरम. ओहो हेल्थ खत्म कर दी. अब टाइम फॉर
Evil conquering.
conquering. मर.
Here. Here.
Evil shall dispersed.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
ये बस कुछ नहीं, इनके अंधविश्वास से खेल रही है. गजब भाई साहब.
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm
हाँ भाई,
cured.
क्यों नहीं तू करेगा. ये तो वही बात हो गई ना. दवाई दिया, दवाई में नाम नहीं लिखा. बस इनके बीमार नहीं थे ये, बस इनके दिमाग में बीमारी थी.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
भाई तेरे को कोई कर्ज था ही नहीं इस स्टार्टिंग से ही. पागल आदमी. चल भाग.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You've been pranked.
हैं? वाओ. अबे सच्चाई क्यों बता रही? What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
पकड़े गए बेटा. तुम्हारा अंधविश्वास पकड़ा
The
गया.
curse wasn't real?
हाँ वो तो मेरे दिमाग में था साले.
Then why was I sick?
पागल है तू.
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future.
बिल्कुल सही.
Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
इस लड़की के पास दिमाग है. Stop calling them weirdo man.
Wow, What a weird thing to say. I shall head back.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
बिग जी
Big G?
सच में? वेट मतलब अदर साइड
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of
ये तो
you.
घोस्ट है.
This is
ट्रैवलर
Big
के देखो
G.
आंखें फटी है.
He's just a child.
ट्रैवलर की आंखें कितनी फटी हुई है.
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
बिग जी मुझे भी लगा बिग जी मींस बड़ा.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
इस दुखी आत्मा को हमें ठिकाना लगाना पड़ेगा बिग जी. तो ये इसी के साथ ख़त्म होता है यार गाइस सेकंड पार्ट. शायद मैं ये ज़्यादा पार्ट बड़ा नहीं था पर बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग था भाई. मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया इस पार्ट को करने में. इसकी स्टोरी एंड जोंगली की स्टोरी मुझे बहुत पसंद आई और मोना की स्टोरी भी, क्ली की भी स्टोरी एंड एक्चुअली मुझे सारे कैरेक्टर्स की स्टोरी बहुत ही पसंद